All right, welcome everyone. So I'm doing a recording today. Found a way to record them where I don't have to where I can hopefully take the hour-long one. Got the audio worked out. Got hopefully everything kind of fixed. We'll see. I haven't played any games today, so kind of fresh off of a fresh mind, maybe or maybe not. I don't know. Playing a lot of Microsoft Flight Sim today. It's a lot of fun. But it had a ton of problems. So, yeah, a lot of people are complaining about it. I think it's pretty good. I'm not, I don't know. I still think it's pretty good. But yeah, let's jump into the daily puzzle and then we'll just play games for about an hour or so. All right. Today's daily puzzle is called Diagonal Darts. And I'm guessing it has something to do with the bishop pair. Let's see. This looks like a kind of a scary threat, but it's pretty well defended. Also, we're under attack. And this is incoming too. So basically we need to kind of get to them before they get to us is what it seems like. But okay, so there are a few things I see. I see this one first because that's, again, we want to look at captures and checks. And I don't really know if there's any way to stop from just getting kind of obliterated on this side unless we attack first. So I'm looking at this. He has to move here. I mean, he can take, but then we can take this way, getting our queen out of danger, taking with the check, and then probably mate the next move. So yeah, he can't let us do that. So if we go here, he has to play here. And then we have this other bishop that we can bring in. He can go here. He can go here or here. If he takes, the best move seems like it would just be to play here. He has one move to go back. You play checkmate, right? No, that's not checkmate. Because he can bring the king back to that square. Well, I'm not really seeing it, but I think this has to be the first move. So let's play this. Okay, and now we have a check here. Trying to think, is there anything more forcing? Anything? I think it has to be check, so I think it has to be here or here. I think we play here. Now this move looks inviting, but I'm just not too sure how we stop this. I think it's this move. But the thing is, I still don't see it. Is it like here? And he has one square here? And then after a check, he has this square? That doesn't seem right. If we check here, he goes here. And then I guess we could play check here, and that's checkmate, right? Yeah, okay, that's it. Alright, yeah, I didn't see that all the way, but I don't know, with puzzles you can kind of find the most forcing moves and sometimes you see it. And puzzles are obviously probably the best thing that you can do to prepare. But that's why it's kind of hard sometimes because it's hard to recognize the actual tactics in the game. But with the puzzles too, I guess the idea is that you're training yourself to recognize these tactics when you see them. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go with the stonewall attack as always. 10-minute games. Yeah, I'm recording this today instead of streaming. I don't know. I feel like the recorded videos do a bit better. I kind of they look weird to me when I look at my profile on YouTube. This is a bit of an annoying thing that he can do. but I think I'm okay with having that big pawn block in the center. It looks really ugly, but like I think in terms of like what's the word I'm trying to say in terms of well, at least what the computer says, it says is the position is plenty fine. So we'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. Yeah. I guess the idea too is he can never move his knight in, no matter what. So we're just gonna cast it. We're just gonna keep playing normal. Playing this move, it's a little bit of a waiting move, just because I don't want to place my knight here yet, and I want to kind of discourage any ideas of here, as the whole point of this is to attack this side, but I'm not sure it's going to work because it looks like he's already kind of preparing to get out here and then castle. Either that or he's okay with just maybe like here and then castle, which doesn't look too bad for him either. I'm going to play this move, just kind of stopping any ideas of this in the future. Again, h1, we have the time to play it. I don't want to play this just yet. So I'm seeing lines of here, takes, and then we jump in here with the ideas to go on to this square and then eventually target this fork. That's what I'm looking at. We also have a free pawn, but he has this fork coming in soon, so we need to be aware and careful of that. Yeah, I'm not too sure how to stop that. I think I can just go here. And after here, we can just push. Yeah. This is a really odd position. Not too worried, it's protected. He has this. No, he doesn't actually. That knight can't go anywhere, but I'm still dropping back just because I want to like get this out and get my king a little bit more protected. I need to start making threats as well, but I don't really want to open that diagonal either since we don't have a ton of pieces over there. So he's threatening this, so I think we can just play this. I think this is actually the best move as opposed to takes that way, but even though it looks weird, so I don't know what to do with that. See, do we have anything to take advantage of here? I don't think so. We just need to be mindful of him getting these two involved together. I think I'm just going to go here. I think that's probably the best move, just to get our queen up there, protecting everything. Can't have any ideas of jumps in with the knight because now we're protected. Ooh, and then he gives us this fork. 1, 2, 3, and I don't think it can be attacked by anything. I'm just trying to think. I think if we go here, I don't think he has any ideas of takes because we still have this. Like if he were to go here, it's to try and pin us. So I think we're okay. Knight's coming in handy. We're gonna look to kick this queen soon too. I wish I could play music for you guys. Hoping you guys aren't hearing it because my like whole first part of the video got like cut out last time because of that. Copyrights or whatever. Which I guess I get it, but also like if you pay the Spotify fee, you know, the monthly Spotify, shouldn't you be able to like use it? I don't know, I guess not. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. It looks like he may have some sort of ideas with like trying to line this up, but I think we're pretty well protected. And the next move is going to be this too. Just adding another. So I think we can just take here. We're going to go here next. Here also could be a move, but we'd be losing that, so no, it's not a move. Again, I'm like not too worried. We got enough defenders. The addition of a pawn. Just make sure though. And now I don't know how he's going to protect both pieces. If he takes here, we take back. And yeah, he doesn't have anything. We have too many protectors unfortunately for him. Next, we're gonna need to get this out. That's, you know, we're winning. We're up a piece. We need to use it. It's kind of a big mistake to do is if you are up a piece but you're not using it, right? I'm actually wondering if he takes. Could I just take here and after it takes, I could maybe play this move. I could also play here. And here it's protected still. I think that's probably the better move than offering like these queens, just because I could see it getting ugly with like takes with checks. But yeah, bishops takes backwards too. Okay, he resigns. One blunder. Let's see what it was. I feel like we played that game pretty well. Only 76.1% accuracy. It's probably a weird opening. Okay, I didn't like this. Yeah. But it says, yeah, captures back. Well, I guess we don't have a choice, actually. But where did we win the free pawn? We took a free pawn somewhere, right? But yeah, that was just a free pawn that we missed. Okay, it doesn't like this. It thinks black has a lot of momentum, and they do, to be fair. And it's interesting that this makes such a big difference. Oh, of course, they had a fork. Just completely missed that. What would, oh, this protects it. So if he plays here, and I guess we're not even in a, like we can just take that way now, even if he takes. Now these squares are blocked off. He'd probably play here, checks, and then we could go back. It's probably more or less equal. All right, if he plays here. Oh, I was curious. I didn't know which way to take with it. Okay, yeah, see, it wants us to take this way. This is the best way to take in this position. Even though logically, like, you would think it's better to take here, but it's better to take towards the center. So, yeah, good to know. I'm sure it depends somewhat on the position, but yeah, and then he just castled right into a fork. We found it. Good. That's good on us. Okay, it doesn't miss. Why? What did it want? It wanted G3. What did G3? The strongest for white is takes on D6 with check, which I saw, but then I just saw that he wins it like right back. And then I play G3. Oh, and it's that same thing I said that like after we played this move, there's no way for him to defend this knight without losing his queen, right? I don't know. He probably has to play here, or the computer just wants him to take our pawn. So at least that way he's getting a pawn for the exchange. I don't know. I liked our position better. Here we're just up a piece, but we were going into endgames with a lot of open files, and personally I feel more comfortable. It's inaccuracy. I wanted to, it's a crazy move. I guess it's not that crazy. And then you have like mate and 4. Okay. So a few missed wins. This is a good move that we found. This is inaccuracy. I thought it was okay. We're just playing. Now we're up a piece in rook 2. I mean, he didn't have to set. He shouldn't have. So I don't know. Slight inaccuracies are fine. And he just resigns. Yeah, there's not much you can do in that position anymore. All right, let's get on with game number 2. Again, we're really like, this whole series is about hitting 1500 elo. I was at 1394, and we couldn't crack it. We did to like the 1380s, and then I started learning this new opening, the white stonewall attack. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just a little bit. I mean, it's like when you learn any new opening, right? You got to get used to the lines and to the intricacies of it, I guess you could say. So that's one of those things that I was having to try and figure out, and we just tanked the elo. But I think we're back on the climb here. I've been playing better chess these past few days, or like yesterday and today. The chess games have been going pretty well, so that's nice. But yeah, I don't really want to abort too many, so unfortunately I'm just going to sit here and wait for this guy. The reason why is because I've aborted some games to try and get more games in with white so that I could practice against different lines and go back and analyze it. But yeah, I don't know why people did this. We had another guy yesterday. That was super annoying, who just, like, I don't know, he just completely, he was losing. He had, like, maybe 2 moves that were, like, even possible for him to make, and he just refused to make them, and we had to sit there and wait for like 5 minutes of inactivity. Super annoying when people do that. Don't do that. You guys ever have games, just resign. Have some dignity. Don't be a sore loser. C6, D7. All these. E1 is probably okay. Bishop back is probably fine. Let's look at this. I don't. Yeah, it works. It works now. Could even take here and offer that, but we definitely don't want to trade off our good bishop. I can go to D7 here and just plan our knight. I think we're just playing our knight. It would be nice to stop him from castling. If we get the chance, that's what we'll do next move. Okay, but he's actually going to castle the other way. Alright, let's see. I think we can just plop our knight here. This is a little bit annoying, but I think we'll just go right back if he does that. We also have ideas of c6 to try and clear out some space too, and like also provide some support when pushing. Oh wait, I meant to play c6 and just completely missed it. Maybe he'll take en passant. Everyone knows it's forced, so we'll see. We'll see. Look at that. Look at that. Of course he does. How could you resist? It's such a cool move. And you get like the little eye and the thing. But yeah, a little bit maybe of an inaccuracy. I don't know. I think we're chilling. Kind of debating if I want to go here and then here, or if I want to just play my queen here. I think queen here looks kind of nice, and we get her off of the starting square. This doesn't work just yet. Maybe that would have been a better move, because then we can play this move. I was just thinking about wanting to put my knight on that square. It's looking like we may get it anyway. We should come in with this move next. course, we gotta like be careful of this idea, but it's protected, so we're okay. Yeah, not too sure what his moves are gonna be. He can't really play anything here. He could probably has to go like maybe here. No, he can't go here either. Back maybe. He may say here, but if he does that, we can push. And then drop back, and then maybe win the knight. Although he could just take, so maybe not. No, I don't want to trade queens right now. I don't think that's the wisest move. I think I can give him a check here. I don't think it does much. I mean, I think it just goes here. But then we can maybe like look at playing this move. Let's just play this. My guess is this is probably his best move. But I guess now we could like kind of threaten this a little bit. And then look to play here. Okay, he just blocks. Really wants us to trade. I mean, we double up his pawns, but our pawn structure isn't too great either, to be honest with you. So I don't even know if. I mean, maybe that could be a good thing that neither one of us have good pawn structure. I just don't really see how I'm winning anything back anytime soon. And I'd rather keep my pieces on the board unless there's an advantage for us. Trying to live by that a little bit more. Ooh, I don't know if that was his best move. I feel like we're going to be able to get a nice attack going on that side of the board here in a second. Here's maybe okay. I think this is a good move. We haven't developed this piece yet. It's a bit inactive, so let's kind of add it to the game. This is a nice semi-open file for us too. I mean, I'm gonna try and just jump here. I don't see any like, I mean, he can't. Like, I don't see any threats for him is what I'm trying to say. I mean, none of it is good for him. Now we're threatening his. If he's not careful and he just plays like a move like this, like, or even here, I guess that would just be a trade. But I think we would take that trade because look at how like his knight is compared to ours. I'm looking at this move. This move also looks promising, but not really actually. I'm thinking like here. He'll probably go here. No, that's not good. Let's just open up this file with our rook and kind of kick the knight. We're adding another attacker, so he either has to add another defender or he has to get out of there. And we're not going to take because again, why give him sole access to that open file? If he wants to take, fine. I mean, now we have the open file and can even plant our like bishop there, right? In fact, that might be the next move after he plays. Well, where can he go actually? Now that I'm looking at it, I'm not too sure where he can go. His best bet maybe to add another defender, but I can just add another attacker. Yeah. What did that do? Was that protecting anything? Here, maybe that diagonal. He could go here. He can just play here. I don't really think that does anything that we need to be too concerned about. I think we can just play here and continue adding pressure. And now I'm not too sure. He has this move, but this move is still better. And if he like, he probably doesn't want to do that, but... It looks scary, but queen alone, he doesn't have anything, and he doesn't have any other pieces. This knight is looking to get in here, but I don't think we'll have enough time. Like, we'll just take. If he wants to give us his rook, that's more than fine with us. But this is, like, he has to go knight here, queen back, here, here to actually have any sort of threat at the moment. So we can just take. He has no open files either, so I really do think our position's a lot better at the moment. And again, the nice thing is we're taking with an attack, right? If he takes with the rook, I think I'll take with the queen. Okay. I can't play here. But I think I can just get my bishop back onto where I want him. If I go here, what's like where? If he goes back here, I'll just take with check. He'll mess up his pawn structure. That's fine. If you go here, but I really want. I'm going here because I want to get this diagonal. That looks really attractive for the future. I mean, like, look, and now we just have boom. I mean, ooh, it could even be some sort of like windmill thing. Could be really gross. So you can't take. We have a defender. He may try and add another defender. I'm not sure. But I don't know if he sees the danger that's coming on here. This is probably the best move. And then we can just go here. We're attacking the queen, adding another defender, and our position's really solid, blocking any ideas of the passed pawn. Got to be a little bit cognizant of the time. We're like down by 2 minutes, but... Okay, yeah, so I think that was probably his best move. I'm trying to think, though, because we still have this check, and then here, and then, like, here, we could also offer the trade. I don't think I want to get that fancy. But, like, if we go here, here, check, I'm not too sure where he could go on... if he takes, I think we could go here and just win it back. But if he just goes back, I don't really know what that gets us. And maybe we just like here, and then I don't see it. It might have been best to give that check. I'm not sure. But I need to be sure about this type of thing. So... kind of an in-between move. Again, if he wants to simplify, we're okay with that. We're not like completely winning. I like our position. I think it's better, but we're not like destroying him either. So we need to be like, we can't just be playing crazy either. But we're gonna pin him here. I'm going back here because I want to take what's discovered. Not that it's like a big deal, but I don't know. It's just, it feels a bit better. Okay, he gets out of the way. Let's see, I think we can play this move. Giving a double threat. He can play here. We could drop back and protect even. Gosh, there has to be something somewhere, like here maybe, and like attack this way. I mean, his king is vulnerable. I just don't see how to exploit it just yet. That's probably a mistake, Because after here, we have to... We could go here, I guess, actually, but... And after takes, we don't have it, so... Let's just keep jumping our knight around. Protected, protected. He's gonna have a hard time kicking us from there, I think, as well. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's almost a mistake. I'm going here because I see an idea of like here, he still can't take. This is defended by that knight. And then I'm seeing check, takes, check, and then like here we have checkmate. Here we have here, and we can kind of just walk him down the board and just bully him a little bit. And even too, we like if he gets on a square that we can take here, we can take like this and activate our rook. I think I'm gonna play this. Just yeah, that feels like we're finally attacking, which is what we need to be doing. Okay, I don't know why he resigns. We could have misplayed that. We were winning. The computer says we were winning by a lot, but we could have misplayed that, so I'm not too sure. That seems a bit preemptive. Let's see real quick. Yeah, I meant to play. Let's see if I like c6. It's good. Better than what we played. I meant to play c6 there, but it turned out fine. Because he took. Okay, this is a miss because we had rook to b8, putting a threat on this, and after he plays like this, right, that seems like a normal move. We have c5, knight to c5, so jumping our knight out here, I guess. And what if he would have taken? What if he played here? Can still do knight to c5. And if he played here, then I guess we would... Wants it to b7, threat on the queen. And the queen can go to b5. And then we have knight takes on e4. Yeah, neat. So then we win the pawn with the discovered on the queen. And it says at the end of this we're like maybe here, like what's the idea? Queen goes to c4. Yeah, and then we take on f3, and if they take back, we take here, and then we win the rook at the end of it all. Wow, that's kind of neat. Yeah, again, a mistake. It wanted knight takes on d6. Oh, wait, no, sorry. It wanted queen to a5 check. You wanted this. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I guess you could go back like this is probably what you would play. Now we have b8. Okay, but we missed that. I like this move a lot. I like that move. Okay, it wanted us just to take and double their pawns. And we're slightly better. Instead, they're slightly better. But yeah, this is a blunder. And I thought so too. I was like, this is a really weird castle to play. I mean, you have a nice safe structure over here. I'm not too sure why he's castling into all of my pieces. This is a missed win. Bishop to e2 is best. So this move. Oh, with the same idea, I guess, that if he plays here, we just take. Wait, no, that's not the same. Because we can't push at the moment. What's the idea of that? What do we play after this? We play h6. Pinning. Oh. What if he played this? This is even worse because now we take on f3 here. And then queen takes on d6. Wow. Okay, so we had a fork if we did that. But yeah, I thought it was just, I didn't see that. And thought it just wouldn't be worth it. It would just kick us right out, and then we've just wasted a movement. But, you know, a miss is better than a blunder, and we didn't blunder. slight inaccuracy. It likes, what is it like? Bishop to h6, check. And when they play b1, ooh, yeah. And then takes, and then I guess, oh wow, we don't even take it right away. We play here, they play, I don't know, let's say they play a1, right? c5, and I guess now we have this nice little attack on knight too. If they try and move it up, where are they moving the knight? If they play a3, then we have queen takes on f2, and I guess he can't defend everything, so yeah, I'm just kind of ripped open his, alright, all inaccuracies, that's a good move. Okay, I didn't like that. Yeah, and I guess with good reason too. When we had like a discovery attack, why didn't we just play that? And yeah, here it's good. What I saw is like, I don't know, what's his best move? His best move here is p1. But yeah, and then we can play c3 even is pretty good. Preventing that. I saw like, I don't know, if he plays something like, obviously he probably wouldn't take that, but if he played, what's a good move, like here maybe? A3 check here, and then we can take, yeah. And I also saw something like if he like pushes or something, I'm not sure, or if he just played like this move, I was gonna play here. It says it's a miss, but it still says we have checkmate in 10. I was gonna play this. Queen to c3. Oh, it wants queen to a3. And then if they go here, we have this. And then, yeah, I guess. I'll just checkmate then? Oh, that's kind of a cool one. Look, you could just play like here. Wait, no, you can't. How's that not checkmate? I mean, how's that not checkmate? You have king to e1? Ah, yeah, okay. So d4 was the right move. Neat. Okay. Alright, let's get one more game in. I think we have time. Playing as black. I think this is game 4, right? Am I mistaken? Or is this game number 3? I'm not entirely sure. Alright, yeah. Sorry, I don't know why I was thinking there for so long when we played this before. Many a times. Many a times. Yeah, honestly though, I would prefer to do the streaming so that like I can interact with anyone watching, but I think it's kind of hard to do that when, you know, you don't have like a huge fan base. I got all my 15 subscribers. Appreciate y'all though, for real. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what I was looking at. I don't think I had it because he played. Yeah. I need to be on the lookout too. There's sometimes like this move where we can sacrifice the knight for a pawn and then we come in with a fork. Like if we had here and something protecting. I don't know the exact line, so I'm not going to play it. I think e1 here is fine. And then I think now we can just play e5. Okay, he locks the center. We're going to play that c6 move I was talking about. This is called the Perk Defense Classical Schlechter Variation. Haven't heard that one before. Yeah, it's kind of a weird pawn structure with the h3. It's like maybe preparing for that. Maybe h5 should be my next move, actually, in that respect. But, you know, I'm actually kind of just going to ask him what he's doing with his bishop first. They like to sacrifice in these positions. I've seen it before. I don't think it's good. But I'm also not sure, like, it gets really dangerous really quick for me, so I'm also a little bit afraid, to be honest with you. I think I can play here, takes, and then fork. And, okay, but yeah, he doesn't take into that. I think we can trade our knight off. Since that knight's in a good position, we don't have an easy way to kick him. But it may be a bit more accurate to play this move first so that we win the pawn back after. Okay. So now we can go here. I don't really like trading off those bishops since that's our strong bishop, but we don't really have a choice. And so yeah. It's probably not a good idea to pin material just to pin it. I'll put it on this file, protect this pawn that was hanging. Which I completely missed earlier. He could have came in that way, and I'm sure he missed it too. But we needed to go there anyway, so why not? Our knight has to go here, but I'm gonna like see what he's doing with his bishop first. I don't really want him just to take immediately. We'll see. I don't know. Don't really see a good alternative. I'm gonna try and plant here, but I think I'm gonna like move my rook here so that he can't take immediately, and we can see where he moves his queen after. We have some ideas of like going here, maybe winning the pawn, putting a threat back, like then going here after he moves. I don't know. Nothing too concrete, but I'm just gonna kind of harass his pieces for a little bit. I think here's fine. He may like try and threaten us. On this pawn. He doesn't. This is still within a fork, but it's no longer with discovered, which is kind of that was the key point. He's also attacking this pawn. I think I can move to the second rank, and I don't see that as a bad move because that can maybe double, and then we're gonna have double trouble with the rooks. We can still double here. It's protected by our queen. But it is a bit annoying because we can't just like, maybe queen back will be our next move. I don't know if that's a good move, but my idea is that that lets us now go because once our rook, like, so what I'm thinking is we play queen here, we go here, okay, so it doesn't matter anyway. My plan is too predictable. And I don't have a good move. What's a good move? Play queen here, but for what? I mean, can't go there. I guess I could threaten that pawn. I think at the moment that's the most forcing move, although he just plays this and then he's like, what do we have? I mean, we just drop back and try and get more active here. Maybe we go here. I like this a bit more. We're staying kind of on these open files. Of course, we're attached to this at the moment, but I can look at like moving my rook back here. Just need to keep, I guess I just need to keep this pawn protected as that's protecting our knight. I can't play it immediately, but I can play this next. Continue with what I said. All right, hang on. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, let's see. Where did he move? He moved his knight back. Off the start, that doesn't look very good to me. I think he's trying to go here, so let's just stop that. And then we got like this looks like a good move. He can't take. This is a bit misplaced. Like I think it would prefer to go here, maybe. Just getting on this diagonal, preventing any ideas of queen coming in. It looks fine to me. Okay, so now we need to... I don't think it's good to take. I know I'll play here and just shut off the position after. I don't know if that's the best, but I don't know. I feel a bit safer that way. I mean, we can just plug the position with our king. We'll have to go back in and look at that, but that feels the safest way to play that, looking at it. Like I said, let's just plug it. Let's just plug it so you can't, like... Okay, well, so I guess we can't just plug it. Actually, why can't we? Yeah, we can. Where's he going to go? He can't threaten us with anything. Discovered. Back. I do worry that there's, like, ideas of, like, here, discovered, here, here, but we just take his knight. It looks scary. I think we can stand it. Let's try it. I mean, if he goes here, then I just... Yeah. So like I said, I go here. If he... What do you take? Oh, our rook. I don't know. That's probably not the right move, looking at it now. Focused so much on the king's attack, I was like, oh, he won't take. I don't really have a choice but to take here. Yeah. Yeah, no, he's winning this for sure. This position, at least. I don't know if he'll win the whole thing. You can try and make it hard for him. But if we get, like, 2 down after he just trades off all the material, then, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know, the knight can be tricky sometimes. Let's try and use that to our advantage. And the fact that we have our king very active in the game. I think our knight wants to go here. Though here is a fork, and that's no good. And I don't want to trade. But our knight needs to go somewhere else because it's doing nothing there. Let's get on the 7th rank first just to prevent any ideas of here. And then we can look at... Well, I still can't play that. Alright, I just need to defend this because this looks to me like what he probably wants to do. And I can't really stop it. And like I said, I don't really want to trade my pieces off. Maybe a rook for a rook wouldn't be so bad, and then I could just try and hop around and catch him with the knight. Just like hop all over the place. I mean, that seems to get us sometimes, and I know that we've won a few games because of that. as well, of people just missing like knight jumps. They can be tricky and hard to calculate. So I don't know where he's going. I guess I just gave him that exact same thing that he wanted, but yeah. I don't know. I don't really know what else to play. Try to go here and just like start hopping in, hopping around, and doing something. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be the piece I'm really just kind of moving as my knight at this point. I guess we'll see a check here. It's kind of the universal. What do? I don't know. Check. The whole thing with puzzles though, get you to find the most forcing moves. So checks and captures, right? I don't think this is, even though this square looks appealing, don't think it's the right one. As long as he's here, you can't really play anything. I think if we go here, it looks so weird jumping past everything. But I think that's the best move for our knight, or the best place for our knight. I mean, I guess we could have just played there too, right? Or were we? Yeah. And gotten similar. I really want to be here. Just looking at it like that, maybe, but I didn't play it. He has a lot of pass pieces. See what happens. He's thinking a lot. Let's just keep making him think. I mean, he's got like almost half of our time. He does have half of our time, so. There's a little fork. One a pawn. Does it matter? I think I'll just go here. Yeah. It's a difficult position to try and win. Here's not a bad place just to kind of keep our knight for a little bit. Make him like... Yeah, I mean... At least go here and then here. And he'll be getting a queen. Okay, yeah, here. And then I need to get my king over there ASAP. Okay. But yeah. Yeah. Alright. He's won. One blunder. What did we... I want to see what we did on that game. I felt like we played pretty well, but we must have missed something. This is a missed win. I want us just to play here. But I told you, like, sometimes they sacrifice and, like, things just get really crazy really quick. Like, this is coming in as soon as they find a way to kick the knight. So, I don't know. Okay. This is all fine though. And honestly, I liked our position here. The computer says white's a little better. I thought we were kind of killing it. Okay, this pawn exchange was bad. We should have. G7 is good here. Looks weird because I could definitely see them take. Then we're supposed to play H8. And after, I guess we just go here. I don't know. I could see this coming next. And then I think we can. Oh, we could just take too. But rook to H6 is a little bit better. But like, after this, we have this. And then I could see like, I don't know, knight or something crazy. Like, but I guess it's protected, so we can always take with the king. And that queen's not going anywhere since it's pinned. Okay, interesting. So yeah, that was definitely a mistake. And then moving the king so far up. And yeah, and then after that we just lost. He was just up a rook and he played well. What do we got? Are we under an hour? We are right at an hour. I'm gonna give one more game because I like this song and I want to end on a win. What did we start with already though? I have to go back and look. I think we've been doing pretty well today though, in general. I've seen like some weird lines of people playing this recently. We'll just keep on keeping on how we usually do. C6, knight here, there, E1, all of that's fine. The one thing I don't like is it's a little bit early at this level because people will sometimes push immediately. And like, then it's like, where do I put my knight? It's like it just has to go right back. I'm gonna go E8 first, then I'll go here and we'll just see what happens. I may have to go right back. Maybe just with the idea that he's overextended his pawns a little bit. I don't want to react to this. Like, H5 is kind of an overreaction, I think. Just let him come down. If he takes, we take this way. If he pushes, we just drop back. We're controlling this 8-piece diagonal. It's like one of the strongest diagonals for this bishop. And it's such, again, as we've seen in a lot of our games, a really good protection piece to have. Oh, so now we get a neat little thing. I'm going to kind of chase his bishop around. Actually, though, I can't. Okay, well, he doesn't. Now we can lock the position. We're going to go here next. I don't want to let that, though. So I need to keep the bishop here for probably a little while, as long as possible, at least till that knight decides it doesn't have a good square and needs to go back somewhere else. The nice thing is, like, anything like that adds another protector, so even if he like puts the queen on this file to try some of these shenanigans, which again he wouldn't, because we ultimately can take, it's just I would prefer not to have to. I'm going to pin him. He doesn't really have a good way to kick us. I mean, no, he doesn't have a good way to kick us. That's one of the issues too. Now that he's pushed that pawn, all of these squares have become weak. And I think I can take. Yeah. And I'm looking at, like, that looks a little bit devious, doesn't it? Then after we'll just start pushing pawns. Our side is pretty locked shut. He's not going to get too much action over there. I'm trying to think, is there... like this move, just kind of cementing the knight in. It's double protected anyway, but takes the pawn is nice, kicking the knight. There's no need to rush this. It's still pinned. And now it's no longer pinned. Looking at just like here, 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 and then maybe it takes here. This is a really strong bishop, but like just the activity that we get over there is kind of nuts. I'm gonna go here and then here next. Could even look to try and get that. Can go here, and I wish I was on that diagonal. This is a little bit dodgy, but nothing that we can't handle. We can get on this diagonal too in the meantime, or we could take. I don't think that knight's that strong actually. We just need to kick it with one of the pawns. I need that though. Maybe we go here, here, here. But after there, there's nothing too crazy, is there? Oh, I'm gonna do something a little bit. Is that too slow? Here, here, here. That's 3 moves for what we can get in 2 or even 1 just to remove it. I think it's okay. I think this is solidifying this pawn structure even more. This is a little bit questionable. Maybe I should stay here because this seems like a better diagonal to be on for sure than like that one. So one thing, okay, but now I'm not too sure because if I play here, he can go like here, the discovered attack. So I can't let him do that. I can play here and then try and kick him. But yeah, our bishop is really weak now though. That's the issue. Gonna make this threat first. Have that nice little shape. We have again, this idea still stands. Okay, he moves back. I'm just thinking, I don't think this is too worrisome. I'm gonna continue with the plan. I don't think he can ignore this, honestly. So I think his next move will be this, or maybe that. So, ooh, but I'll just take there. Do I have anything else? I don't think so. I think I just have to take. Actually, don't love that for us. Looking at like here, here, here could be interesting. he could just push, and then maybe I put. No, I definitely don't push. Maybe that's the issue, though. That's what I'm saying about the pawns. Like, I need to be more aware of this, but pushing there, it weakens this square. Now we only have the one. At here, maybe it'd be okay, but I don't like pawn takes that way. But I guess he can't do it right away because we did it with a threat. So that's the good of how we did it. I'm also looking at queen to g7. It looks weird, but like I kind of want to get this bishop a bit more active. That's also kind of the idea of this, that we can plop our bishop right back onto the square it wants to be. Oh, this is going to be nice. We're going to get, this is going to be annoying for him. I gotta say, we did kind of just destroy that position that he had. I mean, his rook, now he no longer has these on the same. And with this, and with these moves coming in soon, it's... Let's play this move first. I don't really want to trade with him right away. Looking at here, I want to avoid this, but also I want to like have this idea. Like, I don't know, say he plays here, takes, and then we go here. It looks nice in my head. Or should we just double it? Should we just double and then do exactly what I just said? The idea that we'll take there. I think this is stronger. It looks a little bit like, oh, hey, free pawn. And also, this is kind of just a nice place to be. Okay, so now we see the reason that we did this in the first place. Yeah, but that doesn't work, does it? For them. I mean, I think that probably worked, but... Alright, yeah, let's just play this safe. No need to get crazy. We have a good position. Our rook probably needs to go here, and then we just need to solidify that bishop, and I think we're chilling. This is a good file, too, to just have our bishop on. Like, maybe this idea... But it's protected, isn't it? I'm going to put my piece here for that exact idea. He can't push just yet. Okay, he resigns. Again, a lot of... I mean, I feel like there's definitely a chance for us to make a mistake. Let's go over that real quick. And I just want to see the stats, what we started off with, just to recap. So we played that like a 1700, one blunder. We had a couple great moves too. Oh, this is fine. It doesn't like this, but whatever. Again, I don't think... I mean, maybe for a computer that's the best way, but I'm not sure about that for me. Like takes with a rook. I don't know. I mean, when the position is closed... This is a blunder because... Oh, yeah, like I said, we have the... that we're getting ourselves trapped here. Unfortunately, because here... Like, I guess we kind of have to take... Is that correct? Am I correct? Yeah, that's best. I mean, we were completely winning, and now it says we're equal. We take on d5. Wait, what? Oh. And now this? Why is that move order important? What if we don't do it that way? What if we go here? Oh, just because now we have like, and that looks awful for us. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, okay. Okay, but they didn't find that. But the position ended up about equal. This is an accuracy. It wanted e5. And I think it's for that exact reason that I said, like, he can just push. And now we're kind of in a really bad position. But I guess it was with the thing, with the threat. So that's kind of the nice thing, I guess. See, that's a mistake from here. It wanted e5. Which, again, it looks odd, but I think they're getting much more compensation and being able to open, keeping this and opening up next move. It looks really bad for us. So I don't know. Yeah, and then they can just play this move, and like we're kind of in a really bad position here. A hard one to play at least. The computer says equal, but for me it looks very threatening. But yeah, moving back gave us that move, and we just kind of. Okay, this move was a mistake. What move did it want here? They want us to actually take, and just to mess up their pawn structure. I liked what we found with this, like, that idea. And then, yeah, he just... My idea was going to be to eventually go here and then win that. Okay. Let's see real quick. Are you guys able to see when I do the stats? Not really. Let's see. No, you guys aren't. Yeah, you can. You can kind of see it. 13:22. What did we start today at? So how did we do today? So we played 1, 2, 3, 4 games, and we won we won 3 games. So 3-1, not bad. We're on that. We're slowly working our way back up. We're back in the 1300s. Our highest rating 1400. In their last 7 days, we got up to like 1394 at one point, but then yeah, we dropped down to 1294. But I'm hoping it's kind of like these other slides that I've had where we just build ourselves right back up and put ourselves even more at the top. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you prefer this. I have the other lives. I did them on stream, so they're on like the live. They're not on the videos, but they're saved, I hope. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed.